Black market activity explodes. Government blames lax immigration controls. Checkpoint expansion postponed. There we go. November 26th, 1982. So far, so good. Inspector, stricter credential requirements have been instructed. Arstotzkan citizens must show their ID cards, and then here we go. Foreigners must secure and present valid entry permit. Entry tickets are no longer sufficient. A new chapter detailing document features have been added to your rulebook. Check all information thoroughly. Deny any applicants with discrepant documents. Then refer to audio transmission or audio transcripts to correlate statements. Okay, so now we have documents. So ID cards, we're never really going to be using this. It just tells you the districts, but you get that from looking at the regional map too. This is what we're going to use mostly. There's two seals I have to make sure. It can either be that one or that one. So I have to make sure it's one of those two. I'm most likely going to be checking them just so I don't fuck it up, but we'll see. I know there's only two. Slashes from this way. One's a square, one's a circle with MOA, I think it was. Purpose of your trip. Job here, so work. Duration of stay. Few months, so you have to check those immediately. You can always pull it up from there too if you're not sure. So her name's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Make sure. MOA. Yep. So I'm going to try to memorize that. Female, Vidor. Where is she from? Klitschko. Vidor, 84. Everything's correct here. So, circle, shield, that way, MOA, and then the other one's square, shield, MOA, I believe, right? Yeah. I'm going to try to remember those. Purpose of your trip. Transit. Okay. Duration of stay. 2 days. Okay, cool. So, Anna Kiminaska. Okay. 82 is good. It's not a forgery. Female. Shingleton, yes, 83. I do remember Shingleton being in the United Federation, so won't check for that. Papers, please. Ooh. Oops. I have ticket here. Let me through. Ticket is not enough anymore. Get a permit. Bullshit. I paid good money for ticket. Whatever. It's our job. Papers, please. Purpose of your trip. Immigrating. So that's obviously forever. BAA. Yep. Yep. 82. Yep. Yep. Regional map. Klitschko. Doesn't look like her picture though. Let's ask her about that. I think now is when we get the fingerprint thing. Picture is different. I do not know what to... Yep. So now you click that. You give it to her. She fills it out. We get a print thing. So it will tell us her name and fingerprints. So you just want to double check with the fingerprints. They don't match up, so we'll ask her about that. She doesn't know anything about that. However, we're not going to lie entry. She doesn't seem to be the person she claims she is, so... It gets pretty in-depth later, like I said. Purpose. Visit. 6 months, okay. 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 11/11/82. I believe your document is expired there, miss. So that's one of the moral situations that you can go through. If you let her through, you get cited. But also, I believe you get a token. Don't hold me on that, though. Purpose of your trip. Passing through. Couple weeks. Okay. 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 82. It's not a forgery. Orbiston. Female. She looks like her picture. Murgis. 83. It's all good. Let's let her through. Cause no trouble. So we already served 6 people. We're doing decently well enough. So here's our first Arstotzkan after the new rule. So Atlan District, let's bring that up real quick. Atlan is the first one. Make sure her name is correct. Yep. Date of birth is correct. Yep. So this is where height comes into factor. And I always just check height because it's hard to tell just by looking at that. Okay. Female. Everything checks out. But yeah, it's hard to tell that she's 166 just by looking at that, because it looks like she's more 169 if anything, because it's hard to gauge with the hair. So oh boy, this guy again. So let's ask him about that. So if you take the time to look at his passport, it's really badly forged. Plus, he's also missing the proper documents, and it's a lot of false information on it. So you gotta be careful about that guy. Burnton, cool. 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 170 and 60. She looks 60. Okay. Female, East Gretson, 83. The weight comes into factor later because they're gonna try to smuggle things through, and you'll be able to tell because it'll have a, I think it's called a supplement card. It will tell you their weight, and then you can look down and see that it's not the same one there. So 90 days, that's good enough for me. Okay, that's not the same number. Get out of here. 10 people now. I think we're doing good. Not as slow as I thought it would seem like. So visiting. 14 days. Seal checks out. That checks out. And it's not expired yet, so that's a thing. Import. Male, he looks like that. Scal is not one of the countries from there. I think that's from it's from one of the other ones. It's a real country. It's just I can't remember where. Anyways, let's deny them. Call next in line. Papers, please. Purpose. Transit. Couple days. Okay. Carl France. Yep. Yep. It's not expired. That's the right one. What am I looking for? Kalicha. Doesn't seem to be female, however. Later, the interrogation one will be more important. Like I said, you have to give reasons why you're not letting them through at one point, and also you can start to detain people, which is pretty big too. So, visit, duration, few months, okay. Names don't match up. My name has changed recently. Well, if he's telling the truth, we'll find out in a second here. Also, when your time's up, you'll have more than enough time. Oops. When the time's up, you have more than enough time to process this last person, so you still get paid for it, so. He may think he has multiple names, but he really doesn't. End of day 4. The rent has gone up. So right now we're sitting on $75 in savings, which is pretty good. Can't complain about that.